G'day there, and welcome to the Rayside. Oh, I've always wanted to say that. It felt really good. Oh my god. Hi everyone. Welcome on this Wednesday night. Is that US time? Is that where we're at? Oh my god, who's here? Everyone's here. Kirsty's here, Sinister's here, DB, Chicken Texas. Oh, this is wild. Yeah, so this is my show now. I am the new Rayside. Welcome everyone. Oh, hi Yava, how you doing? I'm gonna call the cops. Apo, that's not very welcoming, is it? That's not very nice. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Yava. Oh wow, this is crazy, and this is my first time getting to see the new set. My yes, CG. This is Hannah's just had a hair change. The Tilly side, I like that. Maybe I should rebrand it if I'm going to take over. Hello, Grey Jedi Serena. What a dazzling surprise. That's really nice, Lightning. Thank you. I hope that you all feel dazzled. Happy to be here. I have the day off work today. So I was like, what better thing to do than hijack a stream, really? So Hannah's, she's gone now.
God, I'm dead. I'm dying.
She's been usurped. There's been a coup. All right, are you ready yet? I'm running out of material. Oh. Welcome to the Rayside. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's amazing. A coup? That's what you came up with?
Yes.
Like a fun intro. There was a coup.
There was a coup.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have to be dramatic about it.
You even sound like me, according to Brad.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're both Australian.
And
so.
we spend a lot of time.
Yeah, we're just becoming one entity now. I love it. Always happy to see Tilly. She had the day off and thought, make a special surprise. Bye, Tilly. Bye, Tilly. Oh, what a time. A coup? A coup? What a lighthearted welcome. Oh, how we doing, gang? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Like Tilly said, hope you're enjoying your Wednesday night. We're here to talk Bad Batch. I can't wait to get into it. We didn't have and I saw the strife that this caused people. We didn't have our usual watch party last night, which was very sad. I did miss you all greatly watching it, to be honest. I was like, you know what? I really miss this. I miss everyone. What is everyone doing? But I'm excited to be here today. We can talk about the episode. That's so good. Oh, is it bad? I honestly don't know what to do. Like, I thought it was fixed. It's because my computer is perfectly fine. Like, it says I've got plenty of Wi-Fi, but once we're in the StreamYard, it struggles. So I don't know what that means. I've got a weekend to work it out. We'll work it out. Julie, Kirsty, Apo, and I had our own watch party. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I love that. What a crew. What a crew. That's true. And she's a big cat fan. She loves cats too. She would. But let's get into it, shall we? We're in 12-page paper. My God. Yeah, that is not fun. That is not fun. Well, let's talk Bad Batch to brighten it up. Hi from the other side of Sydney. Oh, my God. Are you watching from Sydney? I genuinely been doing this channel for almost 2 years. Have not had a single person be like, I am in Sydney too. You're in Sydney? Let's high five. You're the closest person to me. That's amazing, AJ. That is amazing. Julie told me that Hope dies too, so that was fun. Oh, what a bright and positive thing to say. I love that. That's very Camden. Yeah, wow, that is the other side of Sydney. That's amazing. Brad's from Sydney? What is happening? Where are all these Sydney people from? I've been waiting for you all. Oh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, let's get into the Bad Batch talk. Bad Batch is ramping up. I hope we see more AV. AV. Who's AV? Am I missing that? Who's that? Who? That's crazy. That's crazy. But let's talk about the episode. It is ramping up. I do agree with you there, Serena, 100%. And celebrating 13 months of being a part of the race squad. Let's not forget that fact. My God, how amazing. So cool. Yeah, I'm in Sydney. I thought it was Melbourne. No, I just visit. I visit Melbourne all the time. I'm like there like 4 times a year. After this episode, we know the cast of the characters who will possibly die. You think so? You think? Who's your pick? Yeah, it's true, technically. Does he? Kind of? Maybe. Oh, that's hilarious. This is so cool. Sarge Ventress. Filler. Yeah, I definitely didn't find this filler at all. I thought the tension built up really well at the end. What was in this episode? So much was in this episode. Lots of dialogue. I love the dynamic with Rampart and the Batch. I thought that was really well done. It doesn't feel like they want to get on. They feel there's tension between them to like not like each other still, which is fair. Like he literally blew up Camino. They're having to work with him, so that makes sense. And I just love the kind of sleuthiness of this episode. I like the dual story. We're getting this very, very Andor style on Tantus with Amiga, trying to like round up the kids to rally with her. I like that. We all expected that, and so I'm happy that we're seeing that. And then we also have the Bad Batch side of it, and going so close to Coruscant. I love seeing Coruscant again. It looks so good. I love this like weird, it's like a spaceport thing just in its orbit. I love that. That was so cool. And I love that the fact that like the Batch had to like sneak on, get onto the ship, figure it out, work together. I just felt really right that they were all working together again. It was amazing. I really, really loved it. But let's get into it. What did you think? That's a brief summary of what I thought. Let's get into it. Not convinced any of the Batch will die. Really? Yeah, literally anything. Like they could all die. One of them could die. None of them could die. Like it's really open at the moment. Hey Thomas, how you doing? There's still a chance that Amiga dies. If she's gonna die, she'll do it like as her self-sacrifice. She'll be like, to save everyone so they don't have my blood, I'll die. I think that's how it's gonna go. Setting up the finale for sure. Yeah. Especially like the end, you know, the ship, like Hunter trying to get the ship like attached to the ship that's going to Tantus. Good tension. Like I genuinely still didn't know which. I was like, it's gonna go that they don't connect, and it's gonna be this big thing that they're not there, but like Echo's on the ship, so Echo gets to Tantus and the Bad Batch are left behind, or it's a thing that they do get on the ship. And I still don't know. So I really love that tension at the end of the episode. Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, 100%. How good was that? Let's get the chill music going down too, as we get into more of the discussion. Cheering out loud for Amiga's confidence. Yeah, it's an amazing thing. I made a tweet yesterday. Should I get into this? It's going to be a long ramble. But I made a tweet yesterday about Amiga's like character development in the show, and it's just been so good. So good. I've been so loving it. I thought the tension. Oh, I already read that. The music from the scene where the shuttle was. Yeah, I loved it. That end scene was so good. To the science festival was great. Felt like James Bond music. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But yeah, you're so right. The intensity of it all. Rampart I thought Rampart at that moment he gets up from his seat and like goes out to the cockpit where Hunter is. I thought he was gonna like do something. I thought he was gonna like knock him out or something. I don't know what was gonna happen, but I loved it. I really loved it at that end scene. It was really well done, I thought. So glad they put Amiga in the cell next to the elevator shaft. Yeah, I thought that was funny. And like the part where she's trying to like, I mean, you might have seen this in my reaction. The part where she's trying to she's like undoing the tiles and they all fall and make a sound. I was like, oh, of course they do. That's so classic. So good. They were just too short. I was okay with this episode length. I had a big problem with the episode length last week. This week felt right. 26 minutes. That feels right. That's been the hundreds of other Star Wars animation episodes we've had. I think the complaint of the length maybe, I don't know what it is, but I think it's just that we want more stories, which again, you can take as a positive. You can take as a good thing. Like this show is doing well. The characters are interesting. The story is interesting that people want more. You know what I mean? Yeah, I felt like this one was right. I did have a lot of problem last week, but not this week. I was really happy with the length. Mika's escape plan might help or hurt the rest of the Bad Batch rescue. It's going to be interesting how that interplays of them arriving and her escaping. That is going to be interesting. It's gonna. I want to see. I'm very excited to see how that plays out. The shots from Mount Tentis in this episode were stunning. The animation gets better every episode. Again, I have this thing with some of the establishing shots of like if it's like an ocean or a mountain range or like Tentis. Like some of them are so good it looks real. Like this is definitely real. This is an actual mountain somewhere. I swear, because it's so good. The top-down shot of Tentis was really cool to see. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. $10 dues coming in from CG. Not gonna lie, I was let down by this. No! Yes, I liked Rampart and the Batch, but there was still so little that happened. Like Coruscant, but it was another good, not great. 4 to 5 out of 10. Harsh critic. CG. Hard to please. But fair enough. 4 out of 5. Thank you so much for the $10 dues. Are you going to Star Wars Celebration Japan? I absolutely am. It was kind of up in the air for a little while, but I'm happy. I'm definitely going now. So I'm ready. I've got my alarm set. May 2nd, tickets go on sale. Alarm is set to get my tickets, and then probably in a few months' time start organizing flights and such. So yes, I am. So make sure if you want to go to a celebration, go to this one because I'll be there. I'll be at most, actually. In another 2 years, I'll be at that one too. But I am. Thank you so much for the $2 dues. Look at those $2 dues. Did I miss? I feel like I missed one. Did I miss one? Maybe not. Hey, Numa, how you doing? I'm still getting back from Julie about your shirt update, but it is coming. The end with the stolen shuttle being attached to the other ship kind of felt like fate, but Rampart is a huge wild card. It is true, yeah. The fact that Rampart is going to be back at Tentis is interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. Like, sure, like someone would find them, notice him, and recognize him, right? There's a $1 dues. You said it's a $1 dues in my side of my head. Good. That's why we're doing what we do. Good. That's really funny. That is really funny. I hope Rampart doesn't turn good guy like so many others. Yeah, actually, we discussed that a little bit in our Masters meeting about how Rampart needing to stay... Like, he's a good villain. Like, he's good just like, oh, this bloke's bad. You know what I mean? So, I think we all kind of hope that. I agree with Chicken. I think we're all agreeing with you here. It's a good point. Amiga's confidence smirks were great. She does have a lot of confidence now. 100%. This is the nice... Why are you so nice to me? That is so kind of you to say, Lightning. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, man. That does genuinely. That means a lot. If I say dollary dues, Kirsty, it'll sound very Southern American. So dollary dues. Is that how you say it? Are you that like? What's that? Is that a Southern accent? Dollary dues. There's no way the show ends in 2 episodes. I know, it's so sad. It feels so soon. So soon. Like, didn't we just get the trailer? What happened? How are we in the middle of April? What's going on? Serena coming in with another $5 dues. I didn't like the panel was easily broken into. At least in Andor, it was believable panel breaking. It's and you know what? It's very funny that it's so Andor. Literally, like the main guy goes into a corner where they can't see him and tries to break into a panel to figure out how to get out. Like, it's so Andor, isn't it? But you know what? That's a fair point. But maybe it's just maybe it doesn't kind of suit in the style of animation. Maybe that's what hinders it. Perhaps. But good point. Good point to point out, really. I love it. I love how the big contention is this wall. $10 Doritos coming in with CG. Thank you so much, my friend. Also, what on earth was up with the wall? Being able to make it fall apart with a tiny pick made me think all Palpy had a budget cuts on Tantus due to the Death Star. You know what? That's like a fun thought, but also it's like, that might be actually literally what happens. Like, Tantus isn't a big thing further into the galaxy, really, and the stories of what we know, really. So if it doesn't get blown up, I will be surprised, but you might be right here. The focus might be onto the Death Star. And, you know, budgets, constraints, what project to go to, Death Star or Tantus. My money would be put it in Death Star, honestly. So yeah, you might have a point here. You might have a point here, CG. Thank you so much for the $10 dues. I've been extremely pleased with the Bad Batch this season. That sounds like Tech said that. That's really funny. But yeah, overall, everyone's been pretty positive with this season. There should be a section of the Louvre for the gorgeous wide shots in the show. Yeah, it's the wide shots that get me. They're so good. They're so realistic. Oh, I love it. I love it. Rampart hate Jango Fett clones. It's funny when Mad TV made Clone Wars parody sketch and then Obi-Wan said, I hate working with clones due to identity problems. Yep. It's the way the cookie crumbles. But I did enjoy that line that Rampart says, I hate clones. He says it so well. Why did the bricks in her room have screws attaching them? Why so easy to break into them? I think it's because, oh my god, thank you. I totally forgot about that. Thank you so much. Good mug choice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Why? Well, that's a good point. Let's get technical here. I think because there wouldn't be that you would assume there would be no. Because, like, think of the rooms and what they have. They only have the toys. You wouldn't assume the toys could open the tiles on the wall, but like a pick. Like, think of like a key locker. No, what the hell am I saying? Like a key picker. Like a, what do they call them? When you like pick, you call it picking locks? Picking locks. Lock picker. Not a key picker, a lock picker. It's like, it looks like one of those tools to just like shimmy it under there and like, you know, kind of pry it off. Like, I kind of get it. Like if they were just tiles that were like slotted in together, like almost like think of like floorboards, you know, you can get those installating floorboards, and you could like, you know, if you shimmied a little knife, you know, sharp knife or a chisel or something like in between them, you could just pry it up, you know what I mean? So I could get technical, but it's like I can reason with it. But it was very comical. Like the fact that they all fell, I thought that was very funny. Oh, thank you, Lightning. Did I say that? Panels in a prison is the Star Wars version of digging through a prison wall with a spoon. That's so true. That is so true. I love it. I love it. CG coming in with a $5 dues. I will say in fairness, Escape has callbacks to the 1979 great also Escape from Alcatraz and the 1963 movie The Great Escape. Both are maybe amazing movies. I haven't seen either of them, but I do like a good escape movie, so maybe I should. Alcatraz, San Francisco. But thank you for the $5 dues. It did feel very escapey. What's that? What's the other one? Shawshank Redemption. Is that what it's called? With Morgan Freeman and that other guy. Is that an escape movie? Is that what I'm thinking? Shawshank Redemption? Is that the movie I'm thinking of? I don't know. Hopefully. Maybe. Thank you for the $5 dues. Another $5. My God, you guys are generous today. $5 from Serena coming in again. Do you think travel to Japan will be difficult? I'm worried. Traveling out of the USA. Well, that's a good question. Maybe we should do a whole stream about Japan and planning it. But there's multiple questions. Have you traveled outside of the USA before? Because obviously there's like, you know, you can have like not experienced it. That can be like, you can get worries and getting anxious about traveling outside the US. But if you have, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of tips we could talk about traveling. And Japan, thankfully, is just above Australia. So there's only a 1 hour time difference between me and Japan. So Australia and Japan. So I'm very comfortable going to Japan because it's so close. It's only like 7 hours, which isn't that long, really. I did 14 to get to LA, so I feel like 7's fine. But from US, I wonder if you have to. I don't even know if you. I'm assuming US might have a direct flight. You might have to stop somewhere. Might be cheap to stop somewhere. Anyway, we could do a whole show about talking about celebration. That might be helpful. We could answer questions like this, Serena. I like it. But yes, key question is: have you traveled outside of the US before? That'll help me figure out how to answer that. Thank you for the $5 reduce. Ayo. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't reply to your Twitter reply. The official Star Wars site have posted that they're doing a Star Wars event in Pitt Street Mall in Sydney. I'm yet to hear confirmation about it. They promoted it on the 4th of April, so a month in between. But they haven't. They just said there will be. All they said it was at Pitt Street Mall, and it was on May the 4th, the Saturday. They haven't said any times or what it is yet, but they just said it's going to be a Star Wars event there. So we're yet to see. I'm so behind at the chats. I'm so sorry. I'm catching up. Yeah, Shawshank. There you go. Oh my god, Yava coming in with the 5 gifted subs. We're getting fireworks for Master Yava coming in, sharing that race I'd love. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Jesse in the chat. How you doing? One thing to remember is that the droids supposedly came in and out through the panels, so they have to at least be movable. That's a good point. Apo coming in with the logic. That's a good point. They need to be fairly movable. There you go. Yeah, I thought in my mind it was further away, but maybe not. There you go. Not sure the potential escape was on the vault's room due to 24/7 surveillance and lasers and troopers on the outside. Yeah. It does seem like a whole, like the elevator kind of network behind it definitely looks doable for Omega next episode, to be honest. There you go. Yeah, I've only seen I've seen it in parts essentially. I've never sat down and watched the whole movie, but I've seen it in parts. But the thing is, the whole wall didn't collapse. It was just the panel that the droid would open. So that's the only thing I'm like, I can logic out of that, I think. Because it's like it was just because if it was like a 4x4 square of the tiles, I feel like it was only the 4 that was on that run. I don't know. That's interesting. Never traveled outside the US, but would definitely go to Australia. Yeah, Australia, obviously, big promoter. The thing with traveling to Australia, we're just very relaxed here. You can you don't have to stress about anything. You just get here and you just do whatever you want, essentially. Yeah, it's a good time. Felt like Jenga. Oh my god, it did. It so did. Jenga, was that you? I love it. But I want to also talk about what happened at the end of the episode with Echo and this kind of sequence that happened. There was a few really fun moments. The droids, I thought was like, oh, is this the return of D Squad in Star Wars? But then I can't remember. They all died. Really sadly, they all died in Order 66. I think they all did. Maybe one of them survived. So that was really fun. But I love seeing Echo do his thing. And I just was like, are we just sitting on this for a second too long for this to be a bit of a, hey, you like this? You like the character Echo doing his thing? Well, let's give you the Rex and Echo show. Like, it felt like just a minute too, so long on that. To be like, this feels purposeful. I don't know. I'm probably making that up. That's probably what do they call it? Positive bias. Is that a thing? Positive bias? Where I'm like, I feel like that's going to happen. So I'm like, that's why we're seeing Echo so much right now. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. I think that's maybe why we haven't heard a lot of info about it because, it was it's organized by the official Star Wars account. Like, it's not someone else doing it. It's like literally Star Wars doing it. But they haven't updated any more info yet. So we shall see. Wow, I haven't traveled since 2009. There you go. My God. Yeah, Natasha is from just north of Sydney. I learned this the other day. She grew up about 20 minutes away from where I grew up. And I grew up in regional, Australia, not Sydney, regional, niche place. but she grew up like 15 minutes from me, and I'm just mind blown about it. Confirmation bias, is that what? Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yava coming in with the thought, ends up Wrecker, Hunter, Echo, Crosshair get captured, and Amiga, and the young batch rescue the bad batch, and Rampart betrays. Yeah, I feel like Rampart's got to betray again. I think, okay, what about this? Let's try this on for size. What if they capture the batch, Amiga escapes, Amiga finds out they're captured, and gives herself up, and like maybe they like kill her in the doing of this. She gives herself up so the batch can escape. See, something's gonna happen like that, where it's like there's a give up of something. Someone sacrifices something. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's where her parents live. I think it was maybe where her parents lived then. In original Australia. But I think maybe it was when she was a young kid. Because yeah, that's right. She went to, I forget what school it was, but she did go to a high school and like college in Sydney. Actually, she did the same degree that Tilly's doing at UTS as well. How weird is that? Crazy. What a day. What a person. Yeah, she seems super nice. I would love to meet her. $2 dues coming in again from Scenery. No, I haven't traveled out of the USA. Oh, okay. All right. Oh man, I can give you. I mean, I'm not like a super big traveler. Like I've traveled out of the Australia like only about 4 times. Yeah, 4 times. But I'm sure like we'll definitely maybe when the tickets go on sale, have a bit of a show talking about traveling and planning and things like that, and you know, see if it's something you want to definitely weigh up going to, because going to Celebration Anaheim, which has been the only celebration I've been to, it's like it is worth any exorbitant amount of money or effort you want to put into it. It is worth all that to overcome it. I had never traveled by myself. I had to like do a bunch of things to try and get money to go to Anaheim, but it was so beyond worth it. It was beyond any amount of money. It was beyond any kind of anxiety or stress. It all became worth it when I was at Celebration. You know, seeing, you know, going to the stages and seeing people come out. Like I saw John Williams perform like the original Star Wars theme and with the symphony orchestra. I saw Ewan and Hayden present all these things. Saw a plethora of things, and you're around like 20,000 other Star Wars fans constantly, which is just a thrill. It's genuinely worth all the money that people put into it. It is. It really, really is. So yeah, it's definitely something you want to weigh up, but I definitely think we should have a show in a little time. Maybe talking about how to get there though. What are the tips? How do we do that? Definitely. Rested but true. Oh wow, Celebration 2 and 3. There you go. It is gonna be stressful. We're gonna do it, Jesse. Are you? Yeah, you're going there, right? Yeah, for sure. I've traveled around the UK on my own without any worries, but international travel on my own gives me the fear. Yeah. Oh man, I have so many. I still haven't done a proper, like, I would love to do a big rundown on my experience of Celebration Anaheim, because that was such a learning curve. I had only just turned 22. Yeah. 22. And it was first international thing on my own. And Tilly and my parents took me to the airport and, you know, said a big goodbye, checked me in, And then there's a part where once I'm through security and all the passport stuff, that there's a glass wall of like the people like that drop you off in like the cafes and things, and then the glass wall to the gates. And then we were on the other side of the glass wall. And I just remember thinking, the hell am I doing? How the hell am I meant to go to another country alone right now and like know how to do that and like know how to do anything? There's a bunch of really funny stories from that trip, but maybe we should get into that one day. It's a good time. I could genuinely just talk about the experiences of celebration for hours. Because full of fear. That's a good way to, like, fair enough to be like full of fear to travel outside of your own country alone. 100%. We'll 1000% tune into a stream about traveling to Japan for celebration. Also doing Duolingo. There you go. That'll help. I don't know about you, but in like Australian schooling, a lot of schools do Japanese as like the second language to learn, like compulsory learn in like primary school and things. So I oddly feel like I've retained enough Japanese to get me like around Japan, but maybe Duolingo. Maybe that's what I should be hitting up before celebration. I'm locked into getting one of those tickets. My man and I will be joining in the morning, ready to go. Got to grab a Jedi Master one. If not, surely a 3-day pass will still be available. Yeah, I'm tossing up about the Jedi Master. See, this is, I love how this Bad Batch stream has just become a celebration stream. Yes, I'm tossing up about the Jedi Master. I think I'm just going to get the 3-dayer, honestly. But we'll see. We will see. Gaffy's only gone to Canada a few times, but I travel all over the US for work and school vacation. There's so much here. It's easy to pretty full road trip in just one state. That is the good. You got a lot of different like environments as well in the US. Are you kidding? You did a lot of French. Maybe that's a South Australia thing. I don't know. Maybe that's because you guys are posh. You guys are posh down there. That's why. In New South Wales, I'll say in New South Wales at least. In New South Wales, we did a lot of Japanese. That's very, very funny. Thank you. I'm still down for the idea that 1 year of the race side is just me road tripping to every state where there's one of the race squad and just staying with the race squad just for a weekend and just move to the next state. I feel like that should be in a bus, in the race side bus. That'd be great. That's so good. Spanish or French. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we got to do it now. I mean, it's turning into this stream, but we'll do a proper one. Going all the way out for celebration. Just go the whole hog. Spend the money. Yeah, definitely. Brad's on the money here. Well, you're South Australian. I don't know what I have against South Australians, but I do. It's good. Good stuff. We got choices: German, French, Spanish, and Latin languages in classes. Well, I think the reason maybe Australia does, well, French actually, my school did offer French now that I think about it. I don't know why I was ripping on Jessie for learning French. But Japanese was a compulsory one. I think it's got to do with your country and what countries are closest to you. I think Spanish is pretty prevalent throughout the US because you neighbor a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. UK, like, you know, what, because you're saying here, German, French, Spanish, Latin, like, you know, well, Latin. Geez, like, who's using that? Who's like, oh, damn it, I wish I could communicate with you. I just don't speak Latin. Who's doing that these days? But German, French, and Spanish is, you know, it's all your neighboring countries to your south. So makes sense. So I feel like Australia's like, who the hell do we have around us? New Zealand, they just speak Kiwi. That doesn't matter. Who's the nearest country? Japan, and we've got a good relationship with Japan. So I feel like we just went like Japanese. I don't know why French though. Sometimes. This is so great. Hey Tim, how you doing? We're talking about everything in the stream. We're not really. We've already spoken about Bad Batch. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Jessie. Wait. Comment ça va? Is that French? Comme si, comme ça. C'est la vie. Wow, I know more French than I thought. What's the other one? C'est la vie? Or there's another French thing I know. I forget about it. Japan is awesome. Worth at least one visit. Set aside some time for touring. Yes. Well, that's what, because Tilly's coming with me to Japan celebration. So we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do Tokyo just for the celebration, and then afterwards we're probably gonna go up to Kyoto. I think. Probs. Learn Latin. They're either classical archaeologists or theology students. See, come on, who's talking Latin these days? Even so. I'm an expert in Canadian, UK, and Australian, and South Africa. Though some UK can be hard to understand. That's true. Go up to North Scotland, dude. Yeah. That's what they sound like up there. Am I right, Kirsty? Am I right? That was pretty. You go any further north than Edinburgh and Glasgow, it's just. That's pretty much it, isn't it? Why am I so mean today? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so impressed that 37 of you still sit here with the really shit Wi-Fi and the conversation goes so askew, but you all still sit here. I really appreciate that. You guys are legends. What, like, do you have nothing else to do right now? Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking when I was saying that. I was like, there's actually like 10 other countries before we get to Japan when we go north of Australia. So maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be in Orlando, to be honest. We did German. Maybe I'm making assumptions that everyone did Japanese then. You only did German and French in Sydney, but I'm a bit older. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We learn Spanish as they try to teach us English. Doesn't stick too good. We just talk Texan. That's really funny. Yeah, it's about half an hour outside Tokyo. I reckon I'll just stay there for a few days. Celebration is on. Yeah, definitely depends. You could actually do a very, like, I think budget-wise, and I've thought about this, I'm like, literally just fly in, do the 3 days, fly out, because it's not actually too bad flying from Australia. And the fact that it's the same time zone is so helpful. But I think me and Tilly, we're big history buffs, so I think we want to see some history things. Thank you, Sinis. I appreciate it. This is the Ray. You guys are so nice to me. Oh, it's been cancelled. It's been yeah, literally. Oh, you know why? It's because I got beef with Adelaide in the A-League. That's why. That's why I hate Adelaide. To be fair, you got lovely wineries. Like, I should go there. Me and Tilly were actually talking about visiting Adelaide soon. Oh my god, if we visit Adelaide, should we meet up, Jesse? Oh my god, please. Oh, it's crazy. You cheeky bastard. How north of Edinburgh? Whoop that. But when you get North Scotland, it's more Chukta. What the hell are these words? You're just making up words now, Kirsty. More Chukter to speak. But when you hit North Scotland, it's more Chukter they speak. Come on. Are you real? You're a Scottish bot. Oh my word. Went to a Lutheran high school. Wow. There you go. I feel like the Lutherans are they from Germany? I don't know. I'm making big statements there. I don't actually know. Another $5 dues from Serena. Do you think the Jedi Master ticket is worth the price? Hot topic. I think as an overall experience, I think with the Jedi Master ticket, you do have the comfort of knowing that, like, you have those extras, the line, you have a separate line that you can get into things first. You're, like, confirmed to get everything that you want, you get, or it is a very cool package that you get to have that full experience. But it just weighs it. You just got to weigh that up, though, because I do know, especially with Anaheim, they changed up the how they do the who gets into panels and things. They changed that up so the Jedi Master Pass didn't even matter in Anaheim, but UK it might have been different. But is it worth the price? If you want to feel confident that you have everything and everything's going to go well for you and you can get into everything you want, probably, yeah. If you're kind of okay, you're happy if you might not get into everything, and you can, like, okay, that I can wait. Like, if I pay less money, but I have to wait, that's fine. Then, I'm quite okay getting just the 3-day pass. But if you want, like, the confidence of everything, probably Jedi Master is probably worth it. Outback restaurant in Tokyo area? There you go. We're Australian for the. They kind of do. They have the one good player, and the rest of the team is kind of really rusty. That's true. How much? It's like, I think it was about 750 Australian. So what do we work that out to be? That's like, I think it's over 1,000 US. I'm pretty sure someone confirm that. Jesse confirmed that to me. How much is the thing Australian, Jesse? And then we'll try and convert it. Hey Pixie, how you doing? That's so good. You guys are legends. Crypta. It's so good. Oh, anyway. 900 US? Okay, yeah. That sounds about right. Because I was like, I feel like it was about 700, maybe 600 Australians. Maybe that feels about right then. How you doing? Chaluda, how you doing? Maybe it's more. You know what? We are hijacking this stream. Star Wars Celebration tickets. We're hijacking the stream. How much are tickets? We need to know. We can't. No. Okay. Oh, there we go. So that is. Let me tell you right now. Oh my god. Oh, what am I saying in US? $640 US. There you go. I think I confused it the other way around. So that's 600 US. That would be, oh god, I don't know. That's like 100 US for the 3 days. And the kids there as well. So there you go. 640 US. That's what it is. There you go. I got the number wrong. But that would have been right. But I got the number wrong. But $2 news. Thank you. I like the exactness. Oh, geez. Is that the VC? How's the VC going? Oh. You might be right. You might be right. It showed up as 9. Okay. So what if it's... Crikey, that's 1,500 Australian. Holy shit, that's not real. That sounds about right, though. They're pretty steep. They're pretty steep, to be fair. That's not good, is it? Yeah, especially if this is in US. If it's that, I gotta rethink my life now. Especially for US. Yeah, 170 US. Not bad. Not bad. That's like 250 Australian. I gotta call my numbers guy. I don't have a numbers guy, by the way. Crikey. Math is hard. It is hard. It is hard. Should we get back to Bad Batch? This was so fun, though. There's so much language. Yeah. What words have we learned tonight? Crikey. Chukta. What was Kirsty saying? Chukta? Chukta. That's great. What is chukta? Actually, Kirsty, give us the definition of chukta. Because I wanna see if we can use it. You know what I mean? I think, yeah. Well, if it's showing up in US for US people as that, I'm assuming Star Wars usually goes on like a US mind wave. So if this is probably US then, which means that's 1,500 Australian. Crikey. Maybe it's a lot of money, right? Literally. But anyway. We'll do a stream. You guys are funny. Speaking of, I mean, this is almost a members only stream because like most of you are members anyway. But we're gonna doing a sneak peek. This is so off the track, but that's fine. We're having a great time doing it. We're gonna have a sneak peek of the lineup of content for the May 4th weekend. Sneak peek. So everything that's happening. That's a lot. Well, maybe I'll do it. Do it. Come to Celebration, man. Let's get it. Let's peek a sneak. So on this whiteboard right now, this is why we're not using the whiteboard today or yesterday. On this whiteboard right now is the entire lineup from Tuesday, 30th of April, to the 6th of May, which is a Monday. And this is only just for that period of time. There's heaps more coming after the 6th of May as well. Do you want a sneak peek? There's a lot. You need the whole look. I'm only gonna give you a flash, so get ready. Whoa! Oh man. But yeah, the whole whiteboard is covered head to toe. The red is live streams, the blue are videos, and the green are events. Whew! It's all happening. But if you follow me on Twitter, you see me stressing out about it yesterday because I was like, we have the screenings happening. We've got potentially a Star Wars event in Sydney on Saturday. We have Tales of the Empire dropping. We have celebration tickets going live. We have the Bad Batch finale that Wednesday. Like, so much happening. Good, Anakin. Good. I love that. So fun. So fun. It's gonna be good. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. But definitely bear with me for the next over that weekend. I think that's why content's a little quiet here. We're pretty much only doing the Bad Batch things at the moment on the channel. I just the back end stuff is just so busy right now. And there's even things that I just have omitted from putting on the whiteboard because I knew if I thought I was going to show it today, I knew if I took a picture or showed anyone, I'd be like, oh, I don't want them to know that yet. So yeah, I wanted to build it up a little bit. But yeah, from end of Bad Batch, things you think it's going to slow down because the show's ended. Absolutely not. It's releases us for a massive wave of stuff. It's cool. It's going to be great. Chuta is the people with the thick accent, usually from the north. We can't really understand what they're saying. E.g., what is Hannah saying? No idea. It's all in bloody Chuta. It's all bloody Chuta tonight. Right. Okay. I like that. I feel like we could use that. Wow. Free comic book day? There's a party happening in Fortress Sydney too. Fortress, I keep getting ads for them. They have a May 4th thing happen, man. I don't know. So, where is it? I don't even know where that is, but I keep getting ads for it on my social media. Fortress Sydney. Bad Batch. The Bad Batch finale. Let's be candid here. I have so many things to tell you guys. Oh my god. Talking about Bad Batch. Finale. We're gonna have an extended pre-show finale night and an extended watch party. We'll still do the same run where we do pre-show, watch party, discussion next day. The same set out, but we're gonna start an hour earlier in all those shows just to have more time, but also to incorporate our favorite UK viewers as well. Because I know this is very late at night for Kirsty over there and any UK watchers. So we're going to do it an hour early just to give us more time to revel in the fact of the ending of Bad Batch, but also to try and get it just a touch bit earlier for the UK. Yes, and these later times will end kind of after Bad Batch as well, Kirsty. Well, I say earlier. It'll go kind of to midnight your time. Yeah. You're so mean to me, CG. I actually don't know what's happening because, we've had issues. There's been a little thing has happened, but the past few weeks has been good though, right? The past few weeks has been pretty solid. Consistent, no skipping. Am I going crazy? I feel like it was kind of okay. You are. You remember that time Chili came on and she said that you guys bully me? No, I'm kidding. Fortress is across the road from UDS. Oh, there you go. There's a villains party happening. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I definitely need to look this up. Because I keep getting the freaking Facebook ads for it. I don't even know what is the Fortress? Oh, it's a gaming place. Oh my god, I gotta check this out. Anyway, what other dramatic news that I have to discuss with everyone? Bad Batch finale, longer times. There was something else Bad Batch related I can't remember. Incognito? Oh. There you go. Because lo-fi beats to Still Hats and Doom Scroll too. I don't know why, but it was such a great shot. Oh my god. Yes, him on just sitting on his like little iPad. I love it. Loved Echo's ninja moments, but the Wrecker scrolling the internet was just very satisfying composition. It was. I was like, why? Yeah, good point. It just felt really good. I was like, this is cool. This is a good shot. That's cool. I'm in StreamYard though. Let me look at the back end of YouTube. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to bring up. Okay. Speaking, and Gaffy kind of doesn't really touch on it, but I'll go off what you actually talk about here. Because there's some of my days that there's just like a section of holy shit, he's alive. He's not dead. Woo woo! Call up the search party. We found him. We found him. Oh my god. He's not dead. Oh my god. You've missed so much, Sin. You've missed so much. How you doing? We're not even talking Bad Batch really right now. We're just shooting the shit today. It's been a great show. Oh god, I need a new fucking boomer, man. I keep smashing this one. Imagine. It'd be funny. No, well, I do, but I tried to keep them to a minimum. But that's what I was going to do. I was going to look at the back end. I never look at the back end on the YouTube side of doing a live show. Man, I'm so scatterbrained today, but there's another thing I want to talk about. Is what I was saying. There's like some days that I have, like, I just need a few hours to just sit and do some back end stuff and talk to people and write things and write scripts and da-da-da-da. And I was like, you know what would be really fun? And I've seen this happen before. Where you have like, it's like a come study with me kind of thing, where we just have like ambient Star Wars lo-fi music going, and there's just a live stream of the corner, and we can like parallel work. If I just do it'll be like a member stream where you just like parallel work, where it's like I'm just like silently typing over here, and you can be doing the same thing as well. I was like, I wonder if that would be cool for maybe a members thing. You all just kind of hang it. We're hanging out, but we're not hanging out. You know what I mean? We're kind of all work hangout. I don't know. But anyway, how's he doing? What I mean a bit earlier, when a hand specialist after work got some painful shots in my thumb, which is still numb. Oh my god, like cortisol? My god, are you okay? How you doing? The Tilly side. Yes, you missed the Tilly side. Oh, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It was like I was hoping to God you were here for the intro sound, to be honest. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, we hope you're okay. It's just very painful. Yeah, I've noticed it sometimes does that. It will just like clear out a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, seems it, man. But I hope you're taking care of yourself. It sounds painful. Yeah, they have back problems and stuff happened the other week. Man. Oh my god. Hey, Jess. Oh my god. Yes. Sorry. Back to that big ramble. To play lo-fi while you're working. Yeah, but it's like you know what? You know those streams where it's like study with me? It's like the same thing. It's like, oh, we can just like vibe, chat sometimes, but we all just like work together. And it'll just be up for like hours as I'm just working as well. I don't know. It's a concept in progress. A COP. No, CIP. A KIP. I've been actually, yeah, Gaffy mentioned it before. The what one was I listening to the other day? I think it was just a general Star Wars one, but there's a really good Fallen Order one. Oh, Fallen Order soundtrack with lo-fi is just stunning. So good. So good. I love it. You know how being young, we all laugh at all bitch about mean old people crazy are? Know why they're all grumpy. They're fake pain. 24/7 with something or other. Well, this was kind of. I was like, did you just have like all these back issues like a month ago? My word. Oh yeah, you're in the wars today. Well, recently, friend. I hope you. Yeah, take care of yourself. Maybe we should send Julie down there to take care of you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. It's just like one of those inner thoughts I had. I was like, you know what? Let's just bounce it around. I've thought about it. I'm actually super busy this weekend, but I'm like, oh, I kind of want to slip in there for a little while because it might be really interesting. I hadn't even heard about it. And the Darling, what's it called? Convention Center, Darling Harbour. I used to work at a theater there. It's super nice. It's actually, they've done up Darling Harbour very well, but recently, I've only just stopped working there at a theater doing tech for this theater. And so I used to have lunch around that, the convention center. It was so cool. It's really cool. I kind of want to check it out just because it's like, oh, that'd be a cool venue. But are you going? My back is screwed. There's nothing fixing it. Oh, Kyrian. Oh my God. Is it like a scoliosis? Is it like a vertebrae thing, nerve thing? Man. Nolan, well, that's the hot topic also happening that we haven't really talked about. But yeah, what is this? Disney Plus want to make channels? That's cable. That's cable TV. But anyway. My Star Wars had its own television channel. Sure. That'd be fun. I mean, we've got enough content. Roger that. I shall. But anyway, we have diverted from Bad Batch well tonight. But it's been a blast. It's been a good time. I'm really excited for the next 2 episodes. I know, people are up and down with these past few, but I'm really loving it. I think I'm going to be very sad when this show ends. I just know it. I'm going to be very sad when this show ends. Keep the thing you swore to destroy. So that fits so well. That's amazing, Gaff. Oh man. And I was thinking of coming Saturday. Let me check on the events I've got going on. That would be amazing. Regardless, make sure you take a lot of photos. Take lots and lots of photos and make sure if you're not in the Discord, you should be in the Discord and send us lots of photos. Or post them. That'd be so cool. I'd love to see it if I don't go. I like the idea with construing as it could be comfort to anyone who's maybe just, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's actually kind of what it is. Yeah, and like what we do in these streams is the chat hangs out. It's like I'm hanging out with the chat's hanging out with each other. It's all very interconnected. So I thought, there's obviously the shows, but then I'm like, maybe these chill ones where it's a parallel. You can just come hang out in the chat, and I'm just be in the corner. I don't know. I'll think about it more, Kirsty. I think it could work. Sorry, back to it as well. But that's the other part of it. It's sometimes, yeah, I know. There's just some days where you just want to be at home. You just want to be chilling. But you don't necessarily want to be alone. That can definitely be it. Just having a crappy day. You want to just kind of rant about it, or you don't want to talk about it at all and just do nothing. I think that could be the good situation to just come hang out with a live chat. Severe arthritis. Oh, bulging. If you're bulging disc, herniated disc, those hurt like shit. I know 2 people who've had that, and it hurts like shit. So, oh man. Degenerated disc and vertebrae are fusing together. Pinched nerves. What? Were you a motor cross stunt driver? What? How do you have all these things? What were you doing? Were you in monster truck? Did you drive? What? Oh my word. Those hurt like a bitch. So totally feel for you there. And you're so right. There's a few things you can do, but there's no real fix to it. That's really shitty. I hope at least some things can maybe just help ease it a little bit. Will the end of the show usher in a new announcement of something new? I hope so. I'm a big fan. of like backdoor pilots and end credit scenes and things like that. So I like that. I would love that. Oh, thanks. I'm okay. I've just made it to okay in Sinister's world. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. There's only 174 hours total, so that was going. Really? That seems like a small amount, but that's also a massive amount of time. She's home. I don't know if she's watching this, or she might come in. Sometimes she does watch. I'll see if she comes in. Maybe she'll get the call. I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Sin, you need a Bacta tank. That's what you need. Yeah, I'm a little bit like that. Like the way I fill up like my energy is literally being alone. I love being alone. Like obviously humans need human interaction. Like I love interacting with humans, but I get recharged from being alone, if that makes sense. That's good. the bad backs. I feel so bad that we're making this is such a good joke, but that is true. Since the bad backs. I guess so, yeah. Staying 18. Okay, back to this thing of these ridiculous hours. Insane. From a personal perspective, I would appreciate it. I struggle a lot with personal issues, not in the ways always in a situation to see physical friends, so it's nice to have somewhere else to go. Yes, thank you. I mean, thank you for sharing that, but yeah, that's exactly what I think I had considered, being like, it's a place, and obviously I strive for that community. Like, that's such a key word I use in like what I aim to build here. It's entertainment. It's me like backflipping and painting myself blue. The backflipping part doesn't usually happen. But then there's the community aspect of it, and I think that's the part I want to really connect with. So yeah, even if it's just virtual. I don't know, maybe she's not watching. Oh, you know what? I think she said she was going to the shops. Hang on, let me message her. I think she's not even home anymore. That's so sad. She was here at the start. I think she's gone to the shops. He wants to have Raycon 2025 at Kirsty's pub. Yeah, we could fill out that pub. 100%. Oh, she's still at the shops. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so sad. We'll just have to have a weekend stream one day. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I could see a big convergence of everyone on Tantus, but we shall see. We shall see. I think it could be a lot of cameos for a lot of people. It's gonna be good. But let's get out of here after a real ragtag show. Talking Japan, talking travel, languages, shitting on Adelaide, Sin's bad back, the bad back. So much happened to this show. So much happened. It's a good time. 100% Raycon 2025. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, gang. Well, that's to wrap up the show. Thanks so much for being here, joining the antics that happen. Again, sit tight. I know there's not a massive amount of content coming out of me every week at the moment, apart from these Bad Bat streams, but settle in. We have a full whiteboard list of things happening. Starting from kind of that end finale week of Bad Batch. It's going to be unreal. We're going to have a great time. There's going to be, it's something like there's like 10 days in a row where there's a release at, it's 10 a.m. for me. I'm thinking of making it 9 a.m. So there's like a release at like 3 p.m. Pacific every day. It's crazy. It's a good time. So sit tight. And as we still count down the final weeks of Bad Batch, it's been a great season. I'm going to miss these pre-shows, but we're going to have even more fun with what is to come. So let's wait another week. Another episode. Next week's going to be our second last episode of the Bad Batch. It's going to be intense. We're going to be on Tantus. It's intense. I can't make a pun from that. But thanks so much for hanging out today. I appreciate all the random banter. Have a really great rest of your night, wherever you are. And I'll catch you the next one before we depart. And I see you again. Make sure, if you choose anything at all, that you choose the race side. Oh. There's always one. There's always one. Start the show. Robin's back.